my name is Rosemary Manners and I'm an integrated pharmacist. And today we're talking about your face. Yes, that's right. We're talking face to face about your face. So the question I want to ask you, has your face ever turned red or ever blistered or ever reacted to a product? And I'm guessing the answer is yes, because I can tell you I've been working in pharmacy for 30 years and I've had so many reactions. And what is this all about? So that's what we want to look at. We want to look what it's about, what to do when you react, and how to learn from every experience. So I can tell you, many reps come in, they give me samples, I take them home. Some of them I react to, some of them I don't. Sometimes it's hard to know whether you're reacting towards something because you use it for a little while and it all seems fine, and then 2 weeks later your skin reacts. Is it that a slow reaction from that cream you've used, or is it something else completely going on? And the picture becomes a little bit blurred because sometimes foods or things that are happening inside your body will have an effect on your face as well. But more often it's not, it's the contact, what comes into contact with your face. So that's what we want to look at. And we've got lots of examples I can think of. Even last year we had that big suntan lotion where lots of kids, the suntan lotion either didn't work or they reacted and had a photosensitivity reaction. There was quite a few brands that were under that umbrella of investigation. Washing powders are renowned, some of the more chemical washing powders. You wash your clothes in a new washing powder and the next day your face goes red. And it takes a little while to work out it's the washing powder because you're thinking about your cosmetics. What did I put on my cream? What did I cleanse my face with? And it might take a week or so to work out it's that new washing powder. Sometimes it's a cleaning product around the house. Sometimes it's eyeliners. I see quite a few clients with new eyeliners or even old eyeliners which have been fine forever and then they change the formula, or otherwise they've just got some bacteria in it. They've been sitting around long enough in the handbag to get some bacteria in it. And there's baby products. Some of those more chemicals, paraben-based baby products, I see these little delicate skins turn very red very quickly when the wrong product, or not even so much the wrong product, but a product with chemicals in that is reactive to sensitive skin. So I know you've had reactions in the past because you'd be very lucky if you haven't. And it can be all sorts of different reactions. It can be pimples, it can be spots. It can be when your skin just doesn't feel as smooth as it possibly should feel. Or sometimes eyes are very reactive. They go red, they go blotchy, they can get sacs and then swelling. So because they're so sensitive, they get you're very obvious. Noses love going red, and it's good to see whether you can use products to change that redness on your nose. So I see many clients, and I have a bit of a 4-step process that I love going through it because it becomes very tricky. If your cupboard's anything like mine, this is just a cupboard with all these different products. Like, it's really hard to know which one of those products is what I'm reacting to today. You see, a lady would use, on average, 15 products and more each day. So you suddenly get a reaction. You think, oh, which one was it? It's tricky. So anyway, I've got a 4-step process that we're just going to go through slowly, and you can follow the same process. So if you get a reaction or you're not sure if your skin feels a way that you like it feeling, it's worthwhile having a look around and see if there's something, some reason or something behind. So my first step is to remove. So I usually quite like removing as much as I possibly can, or anything that I suspect might be the culprit. But not only do I remove it, I want to get it down to the ingredient. So I want to see if it's a particular ingredient, because sometimes if I can work out the ingredient, then I can take other products out of what I do, because many products have similar ingredients in. So it's all very well to find out this product X is what I'm reacting to, but there might be other products with the same ingredient in. So I like to make a list of what I think I'm reacting to, what whole products, and what the ingredients are in that product. And then I see if I can find anything in common. But I also keep that list, because next year you might get the same reaction, and you want to see if the product that you think you're reacting to last year has a similar ingredients to this year. So it's a bit like being a detective work. Sometimes it takes years to solve a case. But once you solve it, you know that forever. So keep a bit of a list of anything that you react to from year to year, or anything that your kids react to year to year. And then you might be able to prevent reactions in the future by being able to see common ingredients, the way where you react again and again. So my first step is remove anything that you think that might be something that you're reacting to, and get to know sort of what's good for your skin, and what really like I've got 3 products that I know that they're not reactive, they're very, very soothing on my skin, so that if I do have a reaction, I stop all the other stuff and go back to those 3 products. So have your key products that you know that will soothe your skin. Oh, there you go, that's the second step. So that when you do react, you've got this core soothing. So the first thing is to remove, the second step is soothe. So I like my go-to products. So my soothing products that I absolutely love is that Avene water spray. I'm not sure whether I've got one here, but it's made by Avene. And what it does, you spray it on your face and it instantly takes out the redness. So you can actually, we've done that test in the shop where you just spray it on half the face, and within minutes, one side of the face is the same red that it was when they walked in, and the other side of the face is gone to a light pinky colour. So it's instant relief. If it's hot and blistery your face, spray that water on, and suddenly within 2 minutes it feels a lot better. If you're having a big reaction, antihistamines will help. If it's really itching, you can try an anti-itch cream. I sometimes use a product called Zero Calm that just calms everything down. I love the Divine products because they're all natural, and they're not that you can't react to a natural product, but I haven't seen anybody react to the ingredients that they use because they're so highly organic and natural. Another hint is you might find that we sell them in our pharmacy, but they're around the places as soap berries. So they're berries that you can use to wash your clothes instead of going for the detergent. So that sort of, if you're taking the detergent out of the store, you need something to substitute in that you know that's not going to create a reaction. So that's the soap berries. There's another company called Mugu, and I find their eczema and their dermatitis, and some of their products are just really soothing. They've all got natural ingredients that are soothing for the skin. Not every product suits everybody, so it's really important to know what your soothing products are, so you have something to come back to. A nice some of those Mugu oils are just so soothing for the face. And the same in your cosmetic cabinet. Like quite often we do react to cosmetic, and cosmetic companies always change the ingredients. You find this one lipstick or this one eyeliner or this one mascara that you love forever, and then suddenly they're updating or changing it, and you suddenly find that you're reactive when that was the same product that you've been using for 10 years. So annoying, but anyway. Have a few go-to cosmetics that you know that it's clean, so that when you remove any suspects, you've got something to rely on and coming back to it. So sunscreens, that was such a big controversy last summer, where these sunscreens that people had been relying on forever were suddenly not working. Their skin was going red, the skin was going blistering. We had lots of reactions that we saw in the pharmacy. So find a sunscreen that you've tested. Like there's a patch test. Like we often do patch tests just on the inside of this delicate skin here, and try a product out and make sure that it's okay for you and that you're not reactive to it. But my go-to product is either back to Mugu, or I've got a little brand called Little Urchin that uses zinc, and it hasn't got any of the chemical blockers in it, but it creates a great block using zinc, so that I can go out in the sun, I can go to the beach, I know my skin's not going to react underneath the sunscreen, and I know that I've got protection. So that works well for me. We can always come up with other solutions if that's not your answer. We've got lots of solutions in the pharmacy because I'm always looking for natural things. So I've got lots of things up my sleeve. I've also got an idea, like the other idea is you go to cortisone. The pharmaceutical approach is cortisone cream. Cortisone's a great pharmaceutical approach because it's a drug that takes away redness and inflammation quite quickly. You can put it on and it will change very quickly. But some people don't like to use cortisone. So I found a tree, but it's a tree that's found in New Zealand, and it has a similar cortisone-like activity. So we've got that in a nice cream, the tree in a nice cream formula, for you to be able to use as a substitute or as an alternative to cortisone cream. So there's lots of answers out there to soothe. So the first step is to remove. The second step is to soothe. The third step is to repair, and it's to have this takes a bit longer, it might take weeks or months, is to repair what's happened. Once you soothe it down, then you want to get that deep deep skin repairing happening. So we want to have products for that, and to really work out, well, maybe the products you were using before weren't the products that you want to use in the future. So with repair, and let's face it, what are we putting these products on for? We're putting our products on our skin to appear younger and our skin to be supple and elastic, and because we communicate, we're great communicators, and we communicate face to face with other people. We want to put on our best face to see them. So that's why we're putting on the creams. So we want to look our youngest, our best, our glowing brightness. Even if we haven't had very much sleep, we want to look good. So we want to have a long-term plan to repair our skin, to bring out the brilliance in our skin, the vitality, the energy that our skin can glow with. So having a long-term plan in that sort of direction is absolutely fantastic. So we've been creating long-term plans with the Divine range. So the Divine range is naturally organic, but it's not only natural or organic, but what I love, it is anti-aging. It actually makes your skin look absolutely fantastic. So instead of using chemicals to make your skin younger or more subtle, more elastic, Divine have formulated creams and serums for active ingredients coming from nature, so that my skin feels longer, feels more supple, feels younger in the long term. So it's a really active, clean range, but it's a really clean range as well. So that's the way that we've been sort of learning and going towards, but not to say that's our only answer. We've got other ranges that we use within the pharmacy for the other long-term repair programs. And so that's the third stage. So we want to remove, we want to soothe, and we want to repair, so that our skin looks its best glowing that it possibly can. And the fourth thing is about learning. So very much about, like, this is a big thing, because every day I'm going to put 15 products on my skin. That's what the statistics tell me. It's probably the truth too. I'm going to cleanse, I'm going to tone, I'm going to moisturize my face, I'm going to put a sunscreen on, I'm going to put some cosmetics on, I'm going to reverse it all when I get home, and I've got my night creams, and I've got my special serums, and I've got my exfoliators or whatever I'm using in the shower, and they add up. There's a lot of products, and so I think it's really important that we can learn as much as we possibly can about these products and about the ingredients and what the ingredients do, and how they help your skin or how they don't help your skin, and what ingredients are helpful and what ingredients do I want to avoid. So I want to learn as much as I can, and that's why I'm really passionate about putting on workshops in the pharmacy. So that you can learn, because the one thing about in Australia is the ingredients that go into cosmetics, the ingredients that go into skincare, and there's no board saying what's safe and what's not. What goes in it is what the companies say. Oh, I think I'll put that in there today. So there's nobody overseeing it. So the best person to oversee what's going into the skincare that you're putting on their face is actually you. And learning what's in there and what's going to make a difference and what's going to give me that red blistery skin, or those reactions that come in one year, maybe not the next year, and then suddenly you seem to have a few episodes in a row, and it just becomes a mystery. So learning a bit more about ingredients and learning what's happening. So as an extra bonus today, I'd like to invite you to a workshop I'm doing next Tuesday night. I'm teaming up with Therese Kerr from Divine, and we're both going to come in and we're going to really explore that idea of how to put your best face forward. So we're going to do our own facials. We're going to have lots of fun. So you're going to do your own facials in the shop or in the workshop. So you're going to do it yourself facial. You're going to learn what ingredients you're looking for, what ingredients you want to avoid, what feels good, what's sort of going to feel good, look good, and take you into the future for your future face. And so we're going to design your future face. How fun's that? So it's next Tuesday. If you'd like a ticket, you can buy them in store or online. I'll leave a link after this video. But what I'd like you to take away today is the 4-step process. So when you get red skin, when you get blistering, you know what to do. So we're avoiding, we're soothing, we're repairing, and we're learning. They're the 4 steps. So if you get a reaction, it could be anywhere in your body, but if you get a reaction, you just got 4 steps to follow through. If you need some help, you know where to find me. So I'll see you next week, next Wednesday at 12 o'clock, and we'll learn something new. So that'll be fantastic. But I'll hopefully see you on Tuesday night in between time. See you soon. Bye.